Well, hi, Joshua. Hey, you're first today, and a lot of times you are. And hello, Deidre. Great seeing you, Deidre. I am doing great today. And how about you guys? A little bit late getting on, not too much. It doesn't get dark, and I don't hardly come in till dark. So, what have you guys been up to? Anything good? My day has been taken up by going to the store. I think I told you yesterday. Yeah, that was like a 5 hour trip. I think I needed everything. But what I forgot was it was the first of the month. and where I live, there's a lot of retirees and a lot of people that get paid on the first. And oh man, were there people there? Oh my God. Your kidney stone is hurting. Deidre, my daughter, gets that all the time. She drinks lemon water. Yeah, everybody was out. It was, you know, had I seen, I usually don't go out on the first. Yeah, everybody was out. Um, do you drink lemon water with lemon in it? That seems to stop you from getting. Oh, that's all you drink? She's got one. She had surgery not too long ago. She's got one now that's embedded, and they don't know what to do with it. I don't know why some people get them. So I've got sinus voice today. Every day it's different. Oh, it's been about a month. Oh my gosh, Deidre. Yeah, that's what happened to her. I don't know. I guess that's common. They get in there and they like to embed into the tissue. Anyway, I got home, got me a little small nap because I was beat. But then, and then I went outside and putzed around a little bit and had dinner and got on online. And how about you, Joshua? Did you do anything fun? Well, there's Alex Americano. Hello and welcome, my new friend. Nice seeing you stop in. I just got on not too long ago. So, really, really glad to see you. Okay. All right, Deidre. Well, thank you, Alex. And I just started, and I'll be getting more people come in to greet you in a little bit. They file in at different times here because they know lately I've been streaming for quite a long time, and they know that they can come in and out. I think Deidre uh, had to do something real fast, but she did say hello to you. Well, thank you, Alex. I appreciate you, and I hope you come back. Well, hi, Brandy. How are you, Brandy? I'm doing great. I had a very good day today. And Brandy, have you met Alex? He's my new friend. And Deidre, I think, had to step away for just a minute, and she will be back. Yes, that's good, Brandy. Thank you. So it's that time of year, Brandy. You've been out uh, enjoying the good weather. I bet. I've been liking it too. It's been into the 80s here. Thank you, Alex. Well, there's Soldier. Hello, dear Soldier. And I sure hope you feel like coming up. But if you don't, no, you don't never, ever, ever feel pressured because Elegant is always very low pressure and into calm, serene. And he wants to know how everyone is. Deidre will be right back. She had to go do something, Soldier. And Alex, my new friend. And of course, Brandy, an older friend. She's not older, but our friendship is. Yeah, Joshua, Deidre might have had to step out for just a minute, but she'll be right back. And Joshua is with us. Okay. Well, you know what, Soldier, I'm just going to put your invitation up there and you can come and go as you want to. Well, hi, 320. Okay. I'm glad you stopped in, even if it is just for a moment. Okay. I'd love to have you, Troy, Soldier. Yes, I'm afraid I do, 320, especially times like this. And Joshua said hello to you, Alex. And Alex is my new friend. A boo to you too, Mr. Ron Neitzel. How are you? Good to see you. Well, Mr. Ron Neitzel, I could always invite you up to the panel. I don't know how busy you are, but it's all up to you. Your name is Alex Americano. Well, okay, and that's what I will call you. Thank you, Joshua. You're okay? Freezing cold. Oh my gosh, it's been in the 80s. Yes, you may, Mr. Ron Neitzel. You can get more than a rain check, and you know it. You know you have an open invitation. I should hope you know that. It's still nice to see you. Of course, we can still talk about your book, and you could put up your um, link. You know, you have a wrench, and Mr. Alex Americano, Mr. Ron Neitzel, has a book out, a very good book called The Green Wizard. And I think we can get him to put a link up for us. Hi, Troy. Troy,
Hey, hello.
hi. And you have a different icon?
That's my actually on my banner.
Yeah.
That's a picture of my banner, but yeah, that's my other channel that I
Oh,
don't use. I don't use it anymore. But
and there he's got his link about his book. So I encourage everybody to use that link. Yeah, Green Wizard is the book channel. Uh, I have the book and I highly endorse it. And if you look on my channel, you will see a full review of my own words describing it. And we have Soldier Poet up on panel.
how's everybody tonight?
Well, I'm doing great myself.
I'm tired. I got out and walked a bunch today and paid some bills and just grocery shopped, all that stuff. It was kind of hot too today.
Yes, this is Green Wizard just came up as the book channel. So I want everyone to check out this Green Wizard channel if you haven't already. I highly recommend it. Yeah, Troy, I've been out all day today too.
Mm-hmm.
Shopping. I did garden work.
Yeah.
I shopped for like 5 hours.
Did you really? Well, I didn't shop that long, but I was probably an hour or so in this grocery store.
And Alex Americano is currently in Brazil.
That's
Wait,
cool.
yeah, that's very cool. And he says hello to Green Wizard. And please check his channel out, Alex Americano, the Green Wizard.
What did you plant some more stuff today? What did you plant?
Uh, Actually, it was more getting ready to plant than planting.
Mm-hmm.
I have a bunch of different gardens going on, like several, like small gardens,
Yeah.
and they take a lot of time getting ready.
Okay.
And plus, I do a lot of container gardening.
I think the small gardens are more fun than the big garden, personally,
Oh, I do too. I do too.
because you're sitting there thinking, "Hmm, I've only got so much room. Now, what can I put in here?" And it's just
Well,
fun.
what do I really want? Yeah,
Yeah, and I like to mix I'll have maybe some tomatoes in there. It mix an herb, put an herb in there along with them, or something like that. That's what I like to do.
oh, absolutely. And then throw in a flower.
Yeah, absolutely. I love doing that.
Yep.
Yeah. You probably know that they say sunflowers and tomatoes grow well together.
Yeah.
I did that one time and it worked real good.
Oh, Rosanna, I am very much better. Thank you. And thank you for stopping in.
Hey,
And
Rosanna.
Alex Americano says hi to you, Soldier Poet.
Hey, Alex. Were you feeling bad yesterday, Glenda?
No, I was sick 2 or 3 days ago,
Oh, okay.
and I was down real hard for about 2 or 3 days,
Okay.
and it it's like a pattern thing with me.
Okay.
It happens every so often, and I just get down, but this one was not as bad as it has been.
Good night, Brandy. Hope you have a good night.
Oh, Brandy, thank you for coming in.
Brandy's got a really cool channel.
Yeah, I'll be over to see you, Brandy. I forgot what I was talking about, Soldier.
Talking about we're talking about stuff that like sunflowers and
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
You know what else? I stick green onions everywhere, too.
Oh yeah. Do you ever eat those wild green onions that grow? They
No,
just grow everywhere. I don't either. I've heard of people eating those, but I've never eaten them either.
oh, I won't. My husband calls them wild onions, and I don't know. I think they taste a little gross or smell gross anyway.
Yeah. I'll tell you something I like to eat that grows wild is those wild strawberries. I do like those.
You eat those?
Oh yeah.
I don't.
I don't eat the fake one. Now there's two, there's the ones that's fake, the others are real.
Yeah. Hmm.
I don't eat they're called the fake ones are called I think they call Indian strawberries or
Oh,
they're not they're not real strawberries. Like they have like I think a yellow petal and the real strawberries have like a white petal.
okay.
Flower is what I mean.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I grow strawberries, and they're like golf ball size.
Oh wow. But the real ones, the real wild strawberry, they look just like a very small strawberry. I mean, the seeds are embedded in them.
Yeah. Yeah, they grow around here.
Hmm.
I don't eat them because I got the real nice ones.
Yeah, yeah.
I probably would, but I just never have.
When we were growing up, my mom and dad wouldn't let us eat them, and they said their parents wouldn't let them eat them. But I think they were talking about the other kind, like the
Yeah,
ones that are fake. But I've heard you can eat them; they won't hurt you. It's just I don't recommend anybody doing that. But I heard they're not. But there's a debate about that. But I'm not going to find out. you
right.
know,
Yeah. Mhm.
there's all sorts of wild edibles. I wish I want to learn more about it. The ones I do know, like those, the real wild strawberries, dandelions. I do know that you can eat that any part of the dandelion.
Yeah.
Um, there's some other things. I just wish I need to educate myself more on that.
Yeah, the wild edibles, that's a real interesting thing to get into.
Yeah, I would tell people though, if you live in a city or anywhere where they spray, I
Yeah.
recommend you not eat that stuff because you don't know what's on it. If you're out in the wilderness somewhere, odds are nobody's touched. Nobody's messed with those.
And there is life with Linda.
Hey, Linda.
How you been? I survived my shopping trip.
5 hours, huh?
Yeah. Well, two of it was traveling time.
Oh yeah, I see. I see.
Yeah, Linda, her area had actual tornado damage.
I'm sorry, Linda.
Not Linda, but her area.
Okay.
Enough to, really scare her.
Hmm.
The conditions.
Yeah.
I've had conditions like that here, and yeah, it can get pretty scary.
Yeah, I can. I've been in here in Alabama. We get tornadoes constantly, so I've lived through that my whole life.
Yeah. Yeah, Linda's okay. Her place, but the Green Wizard, I think Brandy took off, and I had no idea what she was talking about.
I wasn't either. I hope she's not upset though.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see anything, but I didn't know what to say. So we shall have to hunt Brandy down and tell her nobody is mad at her.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, Linda just wasn't able to sleep well because I think those tornado warnings went on all night. Even
Oh.
though, I mean, they struck around her, but I think it was like an all night thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, two touchdown, a 3 and a 2, EF3 and a EF2.
Okay.
I know. I remember when my electric went down not too long ago, and it stayed out for so long. It made me mad.
Yeah.
And here I'm supposed to be some big prepper, right? And I can't do without my electric or internet or phone for like I don't know how many hours it was down, but it was quite a while.
Yeah, it does get frustrating. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to, I always wanted to get a generator, and I never did. I mean, can't do it here, but I never did buy one.
Yeah, we've got a couple.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think
One.
what happened here was a tree fell over from all the flooding.
Okay. Yeah, one of my friends, his dad had in their basement. They had a wood burning furnace, in addition to their regular furnace, and then he had a generator. It was wired up to not the whole house, but like part of the house.
Yeah.
So they were really covered, if everything went out.
Yeah.
And of course, they had gas stove and all that, so they really, they were pretty covered.
Yeah, well, we heat with wood, so heating wasn't a problem, but
Yeah,
everything else is electric.
yeah.
We don't even have gas that is run into the house.
Yeah, I always said if I got a cabin out way out, I'd probably go ahead and get that big propane
Yeah,
tank. Just and then I would have, of course, a fireplace I'd like to have a fireplace and like one of those old pot-belly stoves, one of those two to cook on. Hey, Ashley.
hey, Ashley. Hello and welcome. Did you get my email, Ashley?
Oh wow, Rosanna, that's a few days at a time. Yeah, that's rough there.
Yeah, that's smart to have a generator,
Definitely.
Rosanna. Yeah, Linda, Alex Americano is my new friend, and he's saying hi to everyone.
She got 11 watching and 6 likes.
Well, very good.
Hmm.
Yeah, I still can't see that. Oh, Alex, um, I love emojis, but I think YouTube in this area is only allowing us to use two at a time. We mess up sometimes and use more, but um, just so you know, because I know you're from Brazil. I mean, you're in Brazil now, and I don't know what their requirements or guidelines are there for there, but they just recently started that a couple of months ago that you can only use two. Okay.
It seems like every month they're coming out with some more guidelines, isn't it?
Yeah, Ashley got my email. Okay, okay, dear. Yeah, I know. I try to keep up with them, but you know how that goes.
Yeah.
It's not like they announce them.
No, they
Even
don't.
they have that set of guidelines, but good luck finding anything you need.
Hmm. Something came out about simplifying your channel name and your icon and your banner and all that stuff, didn't it? Something like that.
What it is, YouTube is getting so big, and they're trying to cut down on the data that they have to store. That's why they want to simplify everything, and that's also why they only want the two emojis.
Oh, I didn't. Alex said he's from Romania originally, now in Brazil.
Oh, you're from Romania. Well, so
Good night, Alex.
are you leaving us, Alex? Listen, you're very welcome to come back. I hope you do. And I'm so glad you stopped in. You're from Romania. Wow. You must travel around a lot. Yeah, bye, Alex. Yeah, Ashley, I'm doing great today. How about yourself? I was out and about. Well, there's extension, and he's
Hello. Hello, extension.
and welcome, welcome. Ashley's doing great.
Well, this year is just moving along, isn't it?
Yeah,
May the 1st.
it's already May. Yep. Can you believe it?
I know. I'll have a birthday in a few days.
Oh, well, happy birthday if I don't see you on that day.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, hubby's got one May 6th.
Okay, mine's the 8th.
Mm. Do you have anything planned?
Nah, nothing planned.
Hmm.
I may buy myself something. I like to shop anyway. I might buy myself something nice. I don't know.
Well, why wouldn't you?
I know. It's like, but I really don't need it. Like I was telling you, I don't really watch TV, but I was thinking about buying one just for YouTube, and I don't know. I like to watch movies. I guess that's a good reason. Like
Yeah,
I like old movies. I love classic from the 30s and stuff, 40s. I love those movies.
yeah.
So I was thinking about it.
I gotta find something for hubby.
He's one of those folks that's got about everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
But he also tears up a lot of stuff.
Hmm. I guess I can say you could buy him a nice knife. He's probably got a bunch of knives already. Then.
Well, 320, welcome back.
Knock him back.
And I know 320 is extremely busy. She's got her own, she just started up, well, not just, it's several months old.
Okay. Hello, Deidre.
She's got a coffee shop.
Oh, cool.
So I know she stays busy. Welcome back, Deidre.
Good to see you, Deidre.
Yeah, hubby tears up a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he keeps me busy taking his stuff to the shop, the stuff that he can't fix.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, about a year ago, I gave my TV away to a good friend of mine, an older veteran here. So I was like, and now I'm here sitting there wanting to buy another one. That don't make any sense. But I thought, well, maybe I should just get one for movies instead of watching it on my laptop. I
Hmm.
don't know, no.
Yeah, what to do, what to do.
Yeah,
Well, just remember you're going to be outside now.
that's true. But this TV, I've never bought one this big. The one I was thinking about getting, the one I gave away wasn't this large, but
Hmm.
I was thinking about getting like one of those 49 or 50-inch ones,
Hmm.
the bigger ones. Yeah. Well, they've gotten so cheap now. They're not really that expensive.
No, they're not. I think we have one in every room.
Yeah.
We've got a great big family room. Well, it's formerly a family room. I use it. It's like I don't know, 24 by 26. It's a huge room. And I have different stations in there where I do my different, I guess you could call them crafts.
Hmm.
I have, I've just got it divided up where I can go in there and work.
Yeah.
And anyway, there's a 60 or 65-inch TV in there.
Oh,
Nobody
yeah.
likes it. I've got a little 46 or whatever it is in the living room.
A little 46. We used to didn't say that, did we?
No, I remember if you got a 35-inch, you were
Yes.
up in the world.
Me too. A 32-inch used to be considered a large screen back in the 90s.
Right.
It did. And
Yeah.
I bought one in the late 90s, a 32-inch, but it was, the old kind, the glass, the tube.
Oh, and the big box heavy ones.
But it had a good picture on it. It really did.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, how times have changed, haven't they?
Yep. Absolutely.
Well, I've never had a TV over 42 inches. I've never had one that any bigger. But
Yep. 320. That's what it is. A crap room.
hmm the
Yep.
catch-all room catches everything.
Yep. It's got a sofa. I mean, and when the kids come up, they love that room because uh, there's a couple of sofas in there and they sleep in there. Even though I have a guest bedroom, it's it's kind of off to itself. That big TV, you can make all the noise you want. You can't hear it in the rest of the house.
hmm Oh, sorry to hear that, 320.
Yeah, me too.
Like talking about a catch-all room, I think everybody in their kitchen has a catch-all drawer where they just throw stuff in there.
Or several.
Yeah, yeah,
In my case, several.
yeah.
Yep.
Everywhere I've lived, I've had a catch-all drawer. It'll have thumbtacks, pens, pencils, all sorts of stuff in there.
All the usual culprits.
Receipts, yeah, all sorts of stuff.
A wrench,
Yeah,
wires.
yeah. Danger says she's got one. I think Danger's got one too.
Yeah, screwdriver.
Screwdriver. Oh, you gotta have screwdrivers in there. Yeah.
Box cutter.
hmm Yeah, and you pull it all the way out, and the back will be something you haven't seen in 10 years. Like so,
Oh, you're my kind of guy.
yeah,
Yep.
you'll be like, yeah, it'll be some little trinket or something.
Yep, like you say that you haven't seen in 10 years.
Yeah,
So you must have really needed it.
yeah. Danger's got a few too.
Yep. Yeah, I think I got one in about every room. Every room, there's a drawer devoted to a catch-all.
Yeah. Hey, Carolyn.
Carolyn, welcome, my friend. How are you?
Yeah, 320. That's what I was thinking about. I love watching movies, so I might go ahead and get it.
Yeah.
And excuse me.
Hubby likes to watch his westerns.
Yeah.
Now, it used to be that the living room was supposed to have been mine and the family room my husband. If he didn't like what I was watching in the living room, all I did was point to the family room.
Yeah.
Like, hey, it's all yours, buddy.
Yeah.
But now I don't watch TV at all, ever. I'm always on YouTube, right?
Yeah. What I like about this one I'm looking at is, it's got all the apps already preloaded smart TV. So
Yeah.
you just pull YouTube up on it.
Oh, yeah.
And, I don't even have, the DICE DVD player I had tore up, so I ain't bought one of those in a while. They've gotten so cheap too.
Well, I used to watch cable news until it seemed like every time I turned on, every channel said the same thing. And I
Yeah,
thought, wait a minute, this isn't news.
I
They're reading
know.
a script. And then I found out about 3 or 4 years ago, they passed a law that uh, they are no longer called a news channel. They're rated as entertainment. And so they can't be sued for anything they say that is not true.
Oh, I know, and they all do it too. Every
Uh-huh.
one of those networks do it. Fox, CNN,
Everyone.
they have opinion programs more than they do the news.
Right. Well, they don't have any news. That's just it. Um, they're out there telling you what to think and how to think. And I really don't need any help with that.
I don't either. I can decide for myself.
So, yeah, I just quit watching TV at all. Um, the talk shows disgust me.
Oh yeah, those are bad.
Yeah, so basically it's YouTube. That's right, 320, Deidre. They all are in agreement. Oh yeah, I like Netflix. In fact, I have been known to really like Netflix.
Mm. Yeah, I haven't had cable or satellite for years. I don't pay for that junk. I ain't paying for that because the internet's where you can watch. You got Netflix, Amazon Prime. You can watch stuff on there. Or living in a big city, see, there's like tons of free stations here that
Yeah,
come in crystal clear because you just hook an antenna up to your TV and there you go.
yep. Linda got all her things done, and Carolyn, she's been resting a lot today and
Hmm.
gardening a little bit slower. Yeah, so do I, Carolyn. But I figure anything I get done is a good deal. Yeah, I I have actually binge watched on Netflix.
I have too. I've gone through those stages, and Amazon Prime. I have them too. So yeah,
Hmm.
I've gone through those stages. I sure have. Oh, I know at 320.
Hmm.
The shows are just. I'm fixing to do a video on that actually. The shows are just terrible. They're terrible.
Well, Bench is back.
Hey,
Hello,
Bench.
welcome, Bench. Carolyn, I don't know how to do that community either. I've got to learn that. I'm doing fantastic, Bench. How about you?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
See, we're doing great.
There's so much good videos on YouTube.
I know.
There's documentaries.
Well,
I
when
find
you
some.
pick and choose what you want on
Yeah,
YouTube,
because I love history, right? I found all sorts of documentaries on history from the History Channel, from the BBC, all sorts of things.
yeah, it's out there.
Yeah, it's great.
Carolyn, I was probably outside when you came on, or if I'd have seen you, I definitely would have jumped on, sweetie.
I got on the talking about binge watching. I started watching this series from History Channel, like the world's most evil men and the world's most evil women from the History Channel. I was like, you wouldn't believe how bad these people were. Just terrible.
Quit talking about my channel, soldier.
Not you. Yeah, you weren't included, Glenda. Sorry. If they
Oh,
left you out.
I thought you were referring to me.
No, it was. Now these were from like the History Channel. They were really good shows, but they were disturbing, but they were good. Yeah. That lady, what was her name? Queen Mary, Queen of Scots, or something. Is that her
Oh,
name?
I know
She,
who you're talking about.
yeah, she was on there.
Oh, she
Um,
she was a bad one.
Something about Bloody Mary. They called her. That was her nickname, Bloody Mary, or something like that.
Yeah, well, she just killed the competition.
She did. She really did. Yeah.
Yeah, even if it was perceived, she killed him anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. Some of them were quite disturbing.
Okay, Carolyn, you have a nice evening
Yeah. Good
too.
night, Carolyn.
Yeah, I read watched several movies about Bloody Mary.
Yeah. I can't remember who some of the other ones were. Some of them I'd never heard of before. Um, the men, like the men on there, I've heard of most of those men. Um, like some of them were dictators, like that guy. What was his name? Idi Amin from Uganda. You remember him?
Yeah, yeah.
He was on there, and um, the guy from Cambodia, Pol Pot.
Oh, yeah.
There, yeah,
Only thing about those, you always have to question who's putting it out. Uh,
true.
who's making the video or movie, and what point of view they're taking, and um, you know, are they affiliated with our government in any way?
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about.
yeah, I do.
But still, they're nice stories.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Some people clearly fall in the realm of evil, but there might be other people who, might be a gray area.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, whose point of view?
For instance, I'll bring up a good example. The Was it Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday, that shootout they had in Tombstone with those brothers? I forget the brothers' names. But see, the brothers always been perceived as the evil ones. But if you talk to people in that area, they said, well, they weren't so much the bad ones. Wyatt Earp was. I'm like, well, I always thought Wyatt Earp was the good guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. You will get. Was that Jesse James?
I don't think that was Jesse James. That was, well, I don't know for sure. I'm not completely sure.
I don't either. It's been a while.
I don't think it was Jesse James. There was some gang there of brothers that got in that famous shootout, the OK Corral or whatever.
Hmm.
Um, but some of the local people said, well, the brothers were just mind their own business. They really weren't bad guys, and I don't know, but that's not the way the history books say it. They'll tell you that they were bad.
Well, another good example is the Hatfields and McCoys.
Yes, that's another good one.
It was the bad ones. Don't it depend on who you're talking to?
Absolutely. No, that's definitely debatable. That people debate, yeah, back and forth about who was. Well, that's really cool, 320.
It
And
is.
hello, Anthony.
Anthony, hello, hello. She's a handful.
Yeah.
That is a good name, isn't it, Deidre? Jessie Jane.
Yeah, that's cool. Yep, the Hatfields and McCoys. That's one
Yeah,
I
you got,
watched something.
you know, like there were some bad players on both sides, but it all depends on who you asked.
Yep, yep.
You know, talking about the sexiest name I ever heard was my grandmother's. Are you all ready for this? It was let me try to get it straight. Jessie Mamie May. Is
Yeah.
is that not sexy?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is.
Wow. Of course I called her Mamie. Yeah, it wasn't Jessica or Jessalyn. It was Jessie.
Yeah.
320s was her grandmother was Doris Evelyn.
Okay, that's a nice name too.
It sure is.
I'll tell you something else. It's a stereotype. If you watch Western, especially like Gunsmoke,
Oh yeah.
those women that worked those, that was the worst life. They say in reality, this was the worst life you could imagine.
Yeah,
They were treated terribly.
but didn't they glamour them up on Gunsmoke?
That's what I'm saying. If you watch Gunsmoke in the movies, they glamour them up, but that's not the way it really was, according to real historians.
Oh yeah. And,
Uh,
Deidre's grandmother's name was Rachel May. There's another sexy one.
that is nice. Yeah, that's really nice.
Rachel May. Yeah, I've read a lot of uh, books from women that were portraying. They were narrating their what they knew from their grandmothers. You know,
Hmm.
and their. I think it was really hard for a woman to make it in the Wild West. Period.
Yeah, yeah,
She didn't have a husband. She didn't do well at all.
yeah. And that's what the show was about. If it come down to it, that's what these women would do. And these men, a lot of them were just scoundrels, and they just abused them. And I mean, it was just a terrible life. And most of these young women wound up committing suicide
Yeah,
before. It was just a bad, bad, bad life. Yeah, and
yeah,
it's not like Gunsmoke at all.
yeah. Hi, Mark. Welcome.
Hey, Mark.
Good to see you, Mark. Ray and Christine. That is beautiful.
Yeah, it is. And they were also talking about was
Hello, Davita.
hey,
She's
Davida.
while we're talking about the tombstone.
Oh, okay. Oh, they were also telling me how tough these women were. A lot of them they'd have little Derringer pistols on them and knives, and they could defend themselves. And they didn't play. That was on the show too. I thought that was pretty interesting.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Mark. Now, Mark, I had a great day today. I mean, a really, really good one. And I feel great tonight. Yeah, women had to be tough to make it.
Mm-hmm.
And Davita's youngest granddaughter's name is Beverly Marie. That is a sweet name, also. Ever
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Marie.
I've always wanted to go visit Tombstone and some of those old western towns. I never had a chance to.
Yeah, I know, Mark. When you're dealing with several illnesses, you have to take each day as you get it.
Yeah.
Something else will flare up. Sad but true. Thank you, Davita. Yes, prayers. I must say, it. The only reason I came out of that last illness so well is because of you guys' prayers. And I found out that Linda actually put me in a prayer group, and I don't know how many of you all did, but your prayers brought me out of that. I'm absolutely positive because this thing is a pattern thing, and I
Mm-hmm.
get these pains every so often, and they're so bad I'm curled up into a ball of pain.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Anytime, let's see, between 3 and 10 days. Well,
Wow.
this time I was, kind of on the bad side, but within 3 days, I mean, I was up and running again, and it was not as severe. That's right. God is good. That's what
Yeah,
Ashley said.
absolutely.
Yeah, God is great.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Yes, Mark,
320.
go ahead.
I was gonna say 320. That is a definitely a tough woman that could do that. My grandmother actually delivered at least one of her children at home by herself. So that's kind of, but I don't think she's in a cotton field when she did it. That is really tough.
And Mark Bennett has been dealing with shingles for over 2 months.
Oh wow.
My hubby had shingles several years ago, so that is my only experience with that. However, I understand it is a horrible, nasty, painful uh, condition, and we all need to pray for Mark.
Yeah, I pray for all my friends here on YouTube every day. I know I've said that before, but
And we
I always,
thank you for that.
you're welcome. I always do.
Yeah,
Mark, do you have any of those patches they give for that numbs it up? I think it's lidocaine or something. Because I know how painful that is. Okay, good. Okay.
I was having really, really bad back pains a couple of years ago, and hubby did all he could. He even bought me one of those real fancy adjustable beds with the real nice mattress. You see them on TV. I forget the name. Um,
Yeah. Hmm.
Horribly, horribly expensive. With the head raises, the
Like a
feet.
hospital bed, really.
Well, yeah, but it's the luxury version.
The luxury version. Yeah.
And
Craftmatic or something.
yeah, something like that, except it's got a different name. Anyway, it's got lumbar. It's even got massage on it.
Wow.
Oh yeah, and it did help, but the doctor me one of those, what are they, lidocaine patches? I went to get it, and they go, yeah, that'd be $450.
I know, Glenda. I bought them before too.
And
I know.
I said, well, it looks to me like it'll be Epsom salts in a hot bath.
I know it. I didn't pay. Mine were $300 and something, but my insurance paid for most of it. But I saw like the receipt. I was like, whoa. Yeah.
Well, my insurance didn't cover it for some reason. Anyway, they wanted $450 of my money and beat it all off. I had Medicare plus Blue Cross. You'd think that one of them would have picked it up, but
Yeah,
no.
I don't understand that. I had Blue Cross too. They paid for mine.
Oh my goodness. Well,
It may be, you know what? A lot of it's based on your diagnosis or how long you've been diagnosed, is what I've been told. Because
yeah.
I've been diagnosed with low back pain for so long that that's probably why. I haven't used them in years. They didn't really help me, so I didn't
Well,
get them.
I'm just not paying 44.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
But there's other things you can do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Don't they even have that in a cream?
I think so. Yeah.
Hmm. But yeah, nice hot baths and Epsom salts, that would have to work.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, you can get that pain reliever in a jar. Hubby used to give me, he used to rub it on my back for me. It probably worked just as good or better.
Yeah. Okay, 320. Thank you very much.
Oh, 320, you know what? You only said what most of us think. I
Yeah.
have thought about that myself. I have been so into myself, and it's hard not to be if you're in a crisis situation, like severe pain or, but all of us probably need to refocus on others. Yes. I
Yeah.
absolutely love that post 320.
Yeah. That is good.
Yes.
And the ultimate example of that was when Jesus being crucified and he was praying for them.
Yep.
Father, forgive them because they don't know what they're doing. And that's the ultimate example. So that's a great comment, 320.
I always say, no matter what you think you have, have it bad, there's somebody out there that needs help also.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Mark, a lot of the doctors are cutting back unless you have a bona fide diagnosis and like MRIs and CTs to prove you got all this stuff. Yeah, they're really cutting back on all that.
Soldier, I hate to inform you, but I have all the legal papers anybody would need, and I was still denied.
Oh yeah, I've heard the stories of that. I have. Yeah. Here they do that here in with veterans sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I'm not on anything other than muscle relaxers and some stuff for nerve pain. But I mean, that's helped me. It helps my back pain
Oh,
and stuff. So.
320's got another point. Boy, you're on a roll, 320. Do you know
Yeah.
how many times a day I have to say, Lord, I can't handle this. Please take this.
Me too.
I have to constantly, when I get overwhelmed, give it to the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
He can handle it. Yep. Excellent, excellent point.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes, we have to refocus and trust that it will work out for us because it's in God's hands. Yes, yes, yes.
I'm sorry, 320.
Yeah, a lot of us have those. 20. A lot of our friends on this channel have them. And you know what? He is there for us. Sometimes I think, oh my goodness, Lord, aren't you tired of me yet? But he isn't.
Oh no, never. He expects us to do that, to cast all our care before him.
Yes,
He
he does.
wants us to very much. I try to explain this to people like I only have one child, I have a daughter. Like if my daughter's in pain or hurting or in trouble, I would do anything to help her. Anything. And God's love is like infinitely more than my love for my own daughter. You see? And so that's what you have to kind of look at it.
That's
He
hard
never
to
gets
fathom, isn't it,
it's
soldier?
hard to fathom. It is hard to fathom. But his love, he would do anything for us. He wants us to not, be in trouble so bad. And I've told people in my videos, I don't know why things happen. I don't have an answer for everything like that, but I just know ultimately, he wants you to be saved. That's so. But I don't know why bad things happen to good people. That's a question, we've all asked
Yeah,
ourselves. But we'll find out one day. I don't know. But I do know this much: all the evil and suffering, it's from Satan. It's not from him, not from
that's
God.
right. That is right.
Satan started all this, not God.
And I always say, uh, be very, very careful. Don't leave any doors open where he can get in.
That's true.
Just be on constant vigil.
Oh, don't you? Because he's always looking for
Yep,
something. Very true, Mark. Yes, 320, they do.
Mark, if you're talking about the people that do not get it, but you know what? You never know when you might leave a seed, and you never know when something will come along and water that seed. Okay, just always keep that in mind.
Very good. That's very true. Hey, John.
John Isabella, hello and welcome.
You know that parable very well, don't you, Glenn, about casting the seed out, throwing it out?
Yes,
Yes.
and about uh, the putting on the full armor of
Yes.
God, because we have most of us don't have a clue just how powerful the evil one is, but we still have power over him
Mm-hmm.
through Christ.
That's right.
Mark, keep on teaching, because you don't really know exactly what's penetrating and what will last. And one day, something you say may spark something in that person.
That's right.
That's right, 320. We have power we don't even realize.
Yeah. Yes, Ashley, I'd like to hear one.
Yes, Ashley. I know. I said, I don't preach. I wasn't called to preach, but we're allowed to talk about God, whatever that means. But you guys get it, don't you? Yeah. So Ashley's typing us a nice little Bible verse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Johnny Mercer. Hello and welcome.
Hey, Johnny.
Soldier,
Yes.
can are you all right until I can go get coffee?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Me too, David. It's always a good thing, especially when two or more are talking about the Lord. He said, I'm there in the midst of you. Yeah, if I drank coffee now, I'd probably be up the rest of the night.
Oh, I see. Ashley typed it.
Mm-hmm.
Be watchful, stand firm in the faith, and act like men. Now, faith is a substance. 1 Corinthians 16:13. Faith is a substance. That's right. Mushroom 69er. Coffee is an addictive drug. I will agree with you.
Yeah, it is.
I will definitely. And hello, Mushroom. How are you?
Hello, mushroom.
Yes, I will certainly agree with that. And I always am mindful to cut down on it because I really need to drink my herbal teas more. Yes, coffee also does have health benefits. You are so right, 320. And it's delicious, yes. And I admit I'm addicted.
I can't imagine either, David.
You can't imagine what?
She said, what we would do if we didn't have the Lord.
Oh, I know. We would have no hope.
No.
Yeah, think about that a while.
Yeah, no.
What would be the point of anything? That's a good thought, Davita. And mushroom is from where? I just read it.
Australia.
Australia.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yes, we do need to use it wisely.
Yeah, that's my philosophy, mushroom. I have usually 1 cup in the morning, and that's
I
it.
like I like mine with a cream.
Me
Um,
too.
yeah,
Like this morning, for instance, I didn't drink a cup, but I normally do.
and like Ashley says, without the Lord, we wouldn't be here. Well, that's
No,
true too.
that's right.
We wouldn't really want to be here without Him. You're such a wise young lady, Ashley.
Mm-hmm. Talking about the Lord, and do you know, like they say, every disease we have there's like a plant somewhere in the jungle or somewhere that there's a cure for it that we just haven't found yet.
I actually believe that.
Me too.
Well, you know, our medicines do or did come from a plant, a herb, or whatever,
Yep.
until you know, modern medicine tried to use synthetics to duplicate it. What our grandparents and ancestors used all along.
Yeah, that's very true. Very true.
Don't I have a lovely channel?
I think you do.
And it's not because it's my channel. It's I'm looking at the chat and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I have a lovely, lovely channel because it's made up of you. And by the way, it is your channel.
Yeah, some great folks here.
That's why I don't overly like to restrict what my friends in chat want to say.
Me either. I don't either with my chats. I can talk about whatever they want to, as long as it's not vulgar or something like that. You know.
I don't think I have any vulgar people that would come to my chat.
Yeah.
You know, unless they come to troll.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You have those.
And you know, I sometimes I have fun with them too. So what?
That's right, Davida.
Isn't that something? That's right, Davida. We won't be needing YouTube. Yep, and we won't be censored.
Mm-mm.
Because our souls will be pure.
There won't be any more thumbs down, either. You know. That's rude, people.
Yeah, 320, as long as they do it respectfully. And my friends in my channel are very respectful. Is that right, Mushroom? I didn't know that because stinging nettle got me a couple of years ago. And I'm telling you, that was the worst pain on my fingers. I was weeding and I had thought I had weeded plants like it before. Anyway, it got on my finger and my husband was nearby. He goes, "What is wrong with you?" Because I was jumping up and down. What is this? Oh my gosh. And I says, you know, this stung me. He goes, "Oh, that's nothing." So he come over and picked it, you know, pulled it up too. His finger started hurting too. So I did not know that the stinging nettle, the plant, if I had known that, the plant that grows near it
Mm-hmm.
would leave the sting. Thank you, Mushroom, for that.
Yeah, I saw that on the show too. A lot of these plants that are poisonous, up there's like something nearby that it is like an antidote or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's got something to do with it, Johnny. But it's always nice to see people like Ashley, who is very
Yeah.
young. And I don't know how old you are, Johnny, but Ashley is very young. And I have a feeling that she's not going to have the rough life that comes uh, to people that don't live for the Lord all their lives.
Right.
You save yourself from a lot of heartache
Yeah.
by, you know, walking with the Lord instead of going your own way, being your rebellious little self that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Johnny, I kind of agree with that. And the older you get, the closer. Yeah. Yeah. So we should call people like Ashley not only lucky, but blessed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a lot of truth in that. I'd hate to be a college student nowadays.
Oh my gosh. You're looked at, if you say the word God, they look at you like you got three heads.
I know. I know.
Yeah, they do. They educate themselves right into stupidity.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. 320.
Yep. Yep. That's,
But that's kind of the thing today. A lot of I've seen that a lot on social media where people say they believe in God, but they don't believe in Jesus.
and a lot of channels you can say the name God, but not Jesus.
Right. Right.
And I tell people up front they can say Jesus in here.
Right. Well, it's not politically correct, but I'm not politically correct to start with. You
Me,
know, I just say things as the way they are. I see things as a certain way, and I speak my mind.
and you're going to get backlash.
Of course.
And that is just too bad.
Yeah. Okay, mushrooms. Good to meet you too.
Yes, Mushroom, come back. You're very welcome to come back. We enjoyed you. He was a pleasant guy, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Me too. 320.
Yeah, well, I have a lot of names. Freak, tinfoil hat wearer. Um, hey, if something don't make sense to me, it just doesn't make sense to me. Can't help it.
Right.
Yeah, you do have to remind people, you know the truth. Yeah, I'm conspiracy theorist. Yep, I'm that too. Home 320. And why I'm all that? Because I have a rational thinking mind.
Yeah. Me too.
I'm also not afraid to say I don't know, Mark.
Right. Yeah.
320 is right again.
Mm-hmm. And I have friends on YouTube who believe certain things that I don't believe, but we're still friends. I mean, I don't really get into long discussion with them about stuff. I'm not talking about religion necessarily, but um, I'm talking about
I
just
can be
other things.
friends. I can be friends with all people.
Yeah, me too.
Uh, you sometimes you do have to respectfully disagree.
Yeah, we brought this up other night on here about the moon landings and all that. I mean, I don't get bent out of shape if somebody doesn't believe that, but uh, I do believe it. But if you don't, then that's your opinion. And not just other things like that, similar things.
Yeah. Thank you, Mark.
That's right, Mark.
Oh, I believe that too, 320. And I believe that some things we aren't meant to know. Absolutely.
Right. That's true. Very true. You know, one thing in the Bible people debate about is like where all the races come from, and like, did
Hmm.
Who did, says Cain, you know, he met a wife. Where did, well, it had to have been Cain's sister if Adam and Eve had all the original children. You know, you get into all these debates about things like that.
Yeah.
I have my own opinions about
Yeah, I
stuff
do
like that,
too.
like we all do.
Yeah, like we all do.
All right, Ashley, have a good night.
Good night, Ashley. Our sweet Ashley. Sweet dreams to you. Yep, another sweet one. Oh, Ashley girl.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very good saying, Davita.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not here to judge anyone, just to let them know Jesus loves them. And what is wrong with being loved?
Nothing.
I can use a whole lot of love.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not only Billy Graham, Mark. Do you know his son? He's got that organization, and every time there's a catastrophe somewhere, his trucks are first in line.
Samaritan's Purse, I think.
Meritus first, yep.
Yeah. Yeah. It's you shouldn't judge people. It's okay to know them by the fruit they're bearing, but not judge.
Yeah,
If someone is clearly sinning and you need to call them out on it. But otherwise, if you don't know, then don't judge.
yeah. Yeah, you might want to remind them that they might need to rethink something.
Definitely.
Hello, Purple Gang. How are you?
Hey, Purple Gang.
Good seeing you. Yes.
Yeah. Well, there's something called righteous judgment.
Yeah. I'm doing fantastic, Purple Gang. A
Doing
very,
good.
very good day for me.
Hey, Chef.
Chef Dalian, hello and welcome.
Oh, I hate to hear that, Mark.
Sometimes, Mark, they just do that to get on your nerves, to get a reaction from you. I hate to say that, but I'm just checking something. Another good point from 320.
Mm-hmm. What did you have for supper, Glenda?
I had shrimp with garlic and butter sauce.
Oh man.
It was
Well,
lovely.
I had a steak and a corn on the cob. That was good too.
Oh boy. That was good too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, we'll keep you and him in our prayers for sure.
Yes.
While I was at the grocery store, I was looking at those shrimp, but I decided not to get them. But they did look good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty tasty. You had a keto friendly dinner? Okay, cool. Yeah, you definitely wouldn't want that ear of corn on that keto diet. Chicken cooked with bacon and cream cheese. Oh, that sounds good. 320. Very nice.
Well, you had me at bacon.
I know, right? I didn't even think to get some bacon. I was going to get some bacon. Didn't even think about that. Lobster. Ooh, I love lobster.
Yeah, I had that not too long ago from my anniversary.
Mm-mm-mm. And to think lobster used to be the poor man's food, you know? It did really. It's considered like a bug of the sea, you know?
I know. I know.
And it is hard to imagine, though.
Yeah, I love fresh spinach.
Oh, me too. Oh, another thing, of course, similar to lobster, in Louisiana, you know, crawdads were poor people ate those for generations. Now those have gotten expensive, you know?
Hmm.
Yeah. We call them crawdads here. Other people call them different stuff in different
Hmm.
parts of the country.
Yeah, my husband calls them crawdads. I really don't even know what they are.
They're like a little, actually, just like a little miniature lobster, but
Mm.
they're scavengers too, and you just eat the tail. Now some people eat the brains and all that stuff, but I don't want that part.
Hmm. I just
The,
love seafood.
I do too. I don't like crawdads as much as lobster now. Don't get me wrong. No way. Lobster's the best. But,
Yeah. Mm.
oh, I could eat my weight in shrimp. Totally.
Me too.
Hey, budgies.
Hi, Budgie. How are you, Budgie?
I love crab more. I love snow crab especially. Now, see, y'all making me. I'm going to go back out tomorrow and get some seafood now. Hey, Abstract. Good to
Hi,
see you.
Abstract.
I'm not even kidding. I need to go back to town anyway. I'm going to have to go back over there.
You know what? Looks like I'll be making a trip too.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Mud bugs, crawfish, crayfish. Yep.
Good to see you, dear Budgie.
I've only bought that king crab a few times.
Hmm.
I usually buy the snow crabs. Hmm.
I know how they do that 320. I had a spoiled horse. Well, hi, Nick Weaver. How are you?
Hey, Nick.
You been outside enjoying yourself today, Nick? Yes, and we have Soldier Poet on panel. Oh yes, they have quite the temper.
Hmm. All right, Mark. Here's actually a seafood restaurant not far from here. I've been wanting to try. I might try them out tomorrow. I don't know.
Okay, Mark, we'll see you in a little bit. Okay, Abstract, thank you for letting us know.
Hmm. Well, that's cool, Nick.
Oh, Nick got a certificate completing 1 year of
Hmm.
good culinary school, and very proud
Uh,
of you.
yeah. Well, I probably could purple gang, but that's really not my forte. So, but I like watching those though.
Yeah, that might be cool, Soldier. Be out of your comfort zone.
Oh, I wouldn't mind doing it. It would be weird, you know.
Yep.
People pop into my channel expecting a devotional. Here I've got a pile of shrimp and crab legs. I'm gonna tell
And they'll be saying, "You all right, Soldier?"
you, yeah, something's wrong with him.
We all need to pray for Soldier.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, chef. I don't. I know what you're. Yeah,
Oh,
that's.
nothing turns me off of a photo. I don't get it. I really don't. It's not attractive. I don't know if it's supposed to mean something, but it totally turns me off.
Yeah, I know it. Me too. Didn't Miley Cyrus start all that?
But I see it on Facebook, and my own relatives are doing it, and I think
Really?
I,
Wow.
every picture's got their tongue hanging out, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh,
Uh,
yeah, such an attractive person, and they want to do that, and it makes, oh
yeah.
no, mm-mm.
Yeah.
Sorry for that outburst, but it just prompted a natural reaction out of me.
No, I agree with you. It's just it is disgusting. Yeah. When I was growing up, if somebody stuck their tongue out at you, it means it's kind of an insult. You know?
Yeah. I don't know if they think they're being cool. It's Yeah, I don't get it. I wish somebody would explain it.
The duck face was,
Yeah, that's kind of on the ugly side too.
yeah.
Who wants to contort their face into a duck? What's wrong with a smile? A nice, genuine smile.
I know it.
.320 said the same thing that I said at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me and my daughter were talking about something the other day. When I was in high school, if you called somebody a nerd, that was insulting. It means, it's some kind of
Mhm.
weirdo. She said now they call people nerds. It's like it means you're really smart or computer tech, and it's kind of like a good thing. I'm like, well, that's changed.
Compliment now.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can remember when they were fighting words.
yeah.
What do you mean, nerd?
Or geek and stuff now that doesn't mean bad.
Yep.
Hmm. That's very true, 320. Yeah. I didn't get called that all the time, but I did a few times. I can remember sitting in class and people like wanted to cheat off my paper because they knew I was smart and everything. I'm like, we get called, we're both gonna get a zero.
Right. I turned my papers over.
Yeah, me too. But they'd be like, hey, Troy, what's the answer number 23? I'm like, I'd be like, no, like,
Yeah, I used to get, let me see your paper. I'd flip it over on I'd flip it, face down.
yeah. Thank you.
Well, 320 said she wasn't that smart, but she probably looked smart with all them books.
Mm-hmm. Welcome back, Mark.
And Mark is back. Sorry to hear that, 320.
There were times I hated it, but and then really and truly, my senior year came around. I was definitely ready to graduate. I was kind of sick of those folks. There were some really horrible people, but not everybody.
My high school was so busy I barely remember it. I took a double curriculum, and plus I worked co-op, so I only had a half a day. I had to go to my job, and it just flew by.
Okay, I guess that would. Yeah, that makes total sense because I guess I just had the usual high school curriculum.
I took college prep, but I also took a bunch of commercial uh, courses
Yeah.
so that I could get the skills I needed to pay for my college, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I was just busy.
Oh wow, Mark. Mm.
Wow. Well, I had a close call too, Mark. I actually was going to school during the 67 riots, and it, I told you I was in Detroit. I lived in Detroit, and I went to Detroit High School, and the rioting broke out in my school. And remember, I told you that I went to school with Ben Carson,
Yeah.
and that he was I went all the way from kindergarten to high school. He actually saved my life. Uh, he took me because obviously I was white and obviously he was black. We didn't see color, but some people in the riot did. So he took me and put me against the wall under a chair, under a desk, and shielded me with his body so that nobody could get at me.
Oh, that's a wonderful story. I'm glad.
Yeah, and it's a true story. And that's just the sort of person Ben Carson is.
That's great. Yeah, Purple Gang. I knew a lot of folks that their parents were in the military and they went moved around a lot and you'd see them. They'd be at my school for a couple of years and be gone.
Hmm. There's Amber.
Hey, Amber.
Sweet Amber. How's my girl? Yep, purple, that happens.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
I bet Amber's been busy.
I think Amber posted a new video today, didn't you? I think I saw one.
Oh, that was sweet. That is that is correct, Mark.
Mm-hmm.
There's no such thing as color.
Yeah, I thought you did, Amber. Oh, I try to think about some of the people I graduated with, and I no, I only remember a few of them.
You know, Mark, I hate to sound callous, but if you take your finger and put it across the color black, and you get a more honest and correct sentence. Uh, like I had a friend tell me that I don't know what it is to be, or what it is to be like to be a black person. Now, if you took the black away, the word that tells a lot. So some of these people want to use uh, the black excuse when it might be a person thing, and maybe they should look past the color and into their own lives. And I will say that with any color of a person, maybe. See, we can all, if we wanted to, feel sorry for ourselves or blame somebody. Maybe I could say, well, you know, if I wasn't people treat me bad because I'm an old person. But how about they might treat me bad because take away the old, you know, and then you really have to look at yourself, and maybe they treat you bad because you're the person you are,
Hmm.
and maybe you need to look into that. That's just a thought.
No, I agree. I mean, we all have to be responsible for our own actions, and so
Yeah.
um, I'd say many times if somebody doesn't like you, it's just because of your actions. It's not because of your race.
And so if I say people are mean to old people, do I mean to every old person? You see what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Or could it be this person?
Hmm.
There you go, Amber.
That's right, Amber.
They can be, you know, the color means nothing. That's right. You can substitute woman. Yeah, if I wasn't a woman, you know, people wouldn't treat me that bad, you know.
Right, right.
Yeah, you can substitute anything to blame whatever you want to.
Hmm. I'm doing well, Amber. How are you doing? When I was in the Army's so diverse. There's just people from all backgrounds and races, and you don't see that so much I didn't see that much when I was serving, like you do in society at large, because the military don't put up that kind of stuff. That's right, Mark. Okay, I'm pretty tired too.
Well, that's quite a job, Amber. Yep. And I'm tired also. Guess what? I'm not staying on no This will not be a 6-hour chat. Let me put it that way.
Hmm.
In fact, I'm thinking of going to bed early tonight. How do y'all feel about that? Y'all down with that?
I'm down with that because I'm probably going to do the same thing.
That way, I can get up and give that garden what for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. 320. It's funny. That's true, Purple Gang. The church is perfect, but what man has done to the church is not a good thing. But the church that Christ created is perfect,
Yes.
but we've messed it up.
Yes, we did.
That's why we have all these denominations. Mm-hmm. It's very true, Mark. That's right, 320.
Does anybody know how long I've been on?
I just looked. Let me see what that said. 117 minutes.
Hmm. Well, that's almost 2 hours, isn't it?
Almost, yeah.
What, 3 more minutes?
Yeah. Amber, I just got out and I didn't really do a whole lot. I got out and shopped and did a lot of walking. I walked about 3 miles today, exercise, and
That was quite a bit.
yeah, just paid bills and just got out. I don't know. I just got, it wore me out.
Oh, 8:46. Okay. Wow. Okay. Yes, I think as soon as I go over the 2 hours, I can't believe it's been 2 hours. It seems like I just opened.
Yeah, it does.
Mm-hmm. Because we're enjoying ourselves so much. But yeah, I'm gonna go to bed early. I love to get up just before it gets daylight.
Sometimes I wake up, yeah. I don't like to wake up that early, but
Really. I hope I got your bell rang. 320. I would love to see a live stream coming from your shop.
mm-hmm.
But then again, I'll probably be outside. Oh, look at there, Amber. I'm the life of the party. Hardly, honey, but
No, you have a good live stream always, Glenda.
I enjoy it. And
Yeah,
yeah, obviously, or I wouldn't do it, right?
that's right. I saw where Peanut had live stream yesterday, but I wasn't able to get over there.
Don't feel bad. I wasn't either.
Yeah. Good
Yeah,
night, Deidre.
Peanut um, is having a few problems I mean, he's welcome to come on, but he's been having to go see the doctors. He has allergies and nosebleeds, stuff like that, and they're taking him to specialists.
Mm-hmm.
It's a kind of a long going thing,
Okay.
and so that's why he hasn't been. And we're not, he's not mad at me, and I'm not mad at him or anything. He knows he's welcome, but he's busy with his schoolwork and doctors, and I understand that completely.
Yeah, me too.
Thank you, Deidre. It has been wonderful. 320. Oh my goodness. I know. No, nobody gets hurt. We do pick on each other.
Mm-hmm.
I pick on a lot of people, and they all know it's all love.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. Thank you, Amber. 320. You've been a pure delight, Deidre. As always, I've enjoyed you. Purple, enjoyed you. Let's see who I am missing. Mark, of course, Chef Dalian. It has been lovely
Mm-hmm.
having you all. And am I missing anyone?
Mm,
I think I said Amber. Yeah, we talked about how we pick on each other.
yeah.
And of course, you, soldier.
Well, good night to you and good night to everybody in the chat. I enjoyed talking with you.
Yes. And I certainly enjoyed you. And I thank you.
You're welcome.
And I thank you in the chat also. And may God bless each and every one of you richly and abundantly. Oh, and Davida. Can't forget Davida. She hasn't said too much lately, but she's probably, in the background. And Davida, it's always nice seeing you too. Good night.